Hey, what's up guys? John here with Maniacs Garage, and I'm driving the 49 Ford Body Swapped BMW right now to a buddy's house. In fact, it's the guy that used to own this BMW before he crashed it, before we bought it back from his insurance company and swapped this 49 Ford body on top of it. So we're going to his house because he has a nice little scissor lift, and it's easier to lift the car up with that. I want to do a quick oil change because tomorrow is Monday and I am taking this thing over to Harrison's Performance in Tucson to put it on the dyno for the first time ever since we got it put together. And Jake from Motorsports will be logging in remotely with the laptop to do the tuning on this car. Super excited. That episode's gonna be a really good one, but this episode will just be a little vlog style. We're gonna go ahead and get that oil change done on it. Just make sure that it's ready to go for this dyno pull tomorrow. You guys have been following us. We have a ton of videos out on this project. We've been working on it for quite some time. We had it at the SEMA show last year. It's been a few guys that have been working on this on Saturdays. Go back and check out those videos because they're really good. Some of them get into the details. Some of the videos are just some recap videos, so you can check those out. Pretty sweet project. We've had it done for a little while, but we just haven't really had it out on the street because it just wasn't running all that good. Check it out, man. It's getting attention everywhere. It's so fun. So the car's actually running good right now. It's on a base tune. We're running on 10 pounds of spring pressure on the turbo. Let me back up a little bit. Let me tell you guys about the car. So it's a 49 Ford body. It's dropped onto a 2008 BMW 335i. It is an inline 6-cylinder. The car had factory twin turbos. We ditched those. We're running a 62 millimeter turbo on this thing. Dock race, exhaust manifold, intake manifold, additional injectors. That's probably it. Well, performance-wise, we're running a Motive Reflex Plus for the engine management. It's been a really sweet project. So, cruising it right now. I'm doing 45. It's running sweet. Just listen to that. Beautiful shift. Nice downshift, rev match. Gotta love these BMW automatic transmissions. And a little burble effect for fun. All right, here we are. This is Matt.
What's going on?
Shame how you let yourself go, bro. That's actually my trainer. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's not his fault, it's mine. The BMW, like I mentioned earlier, actually belonged to him. And as you can see, he's a BMW guy. There's another one around the corner, and there might be another one coming at some point. But this sweet M3 that he has, this was his 335i BMW that he had a little too much fun with on the freeway and ended up spinning out and wrecking it. Fortunately for us, it was right about the time that we were looking to do this project, and it worked out really well. So what do you think, man? So since you haven't seen it yet.
No, it blows my mind, honestly. It's a work of art. Some serious man hours went into this thing, for sure.
So I'm gonna pop the hood for you because that's about the only place that you actually start seeing the BMW still. Otherwise, it's really hard to imagine it that there's actually a BMW under it.
You actually have this registered as a Ford, right?
I do. It's registered as a 49. It was just easier to do it that way. The VIN numbers were all there. I had a clean title for the 49, so it was just a good way to do it. Registration's cheaper. And honestly, you know, I get asked, you know, on comments on the video, you know, like, oh man, you know, why don't you do it the other way? Or what's the right way? I don't know if there's a right way or wrong way necessarily. Kind of depends on where you are in the country, what your state allows. For me, this worked better because in my opinion, if there's a cop behind me and he runs my plates and it pops up as a 2008 BMW, sure, I'm getting pulled over for sure. Yeah, oh yeah. Because that's there's some weirdness there, right? So. Yeah. So if he pulls up 49 Ford, he's like, man, that is a sweet 49 Ford, which is what it is. So yeah, check out what we did in the front here though. So this is my sweet hood prop for now. But there's your BMW. We put the aftermarket intake on it from Dock Race, had it powder coated. Then of course we ditched, you know, the twin turbos, and ran with this thing right here, sticking through the hood. Got the new Reflex Plus engine management down in here. And then this is the USB right here for the flashing for it. So we're just getting the wiring done on the headlights and all that. This is gonna get all tucked up and cleaned up. And then these panels were just put in for the first time since we did the hood pins. These are gonna get texture coated black, kind of all the way around. I smell a little oil though. That's not good. Wondering, everything's been tightened up and changed out and we shouldn't have any leaks. Oh, actually, you know what? It's probably from right here. I do have a slight seep at the oil line to the turbo right here.
Are you using the same?
Yeah, that's still yours.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. So that was yours. So we went with a different blow-off, a wastegate, but we retained that blow-off valve because it was a good one, you know, and so it worked. So yeah, we had the oil valve cover gasket done, the oil pan gasket done, the oil filter housing gasket done. We had the front lower control arm bushings done and engine mounts done since you had the car.
Have you guys done the belt and pulleys?
Done the belt, but we didn't know that one of the pulleys is actually making noise. So
okay, I actually just did that on the one I'm selling Adam over the weekend.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't too bad, except this was stripped out on the other car. That
okay.
It's a T60.
Oh, to get to that,
just to break the tension, but otherwise it's not bad. You can even do it without even taking out the fan.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because it's starting to make noise. Like after driving for a little while, it starts to kind of rattle. Dude, so what are you doing on this thing? Why is it up in the air?
I took out the front bumper today just to add a little bit of cosmetic items. New grill pieces here.
Oh, nice. Carbon, and it's actually real carbon, which is proper.
And a little front lip here.
Oh, that's really nice.
Bolted to the bottom from Palm Performance.
Man, that looks so sweet.
And I got a little, I put this on last week.
Oh, cool. It's all matching.
Yeah.
Wet carbon look. Well, that looks nice. Yeah, this is a sweet ride. I love this color.
My favorite color.
It's red, but it's like a deep, dark kind of red. I don't know if it comes through on the camera. Check it out, that thing went up in like a minute. We just have to drive it up on a 1-inch little board to be able to get the jack under it, the lift under it. But look at this, so much easier to do a quick oil change on this thing. Cool, the car's up on the lift, so let's get to it and drain this oil. All right, so drain the oil, put the new crush washer on the drain plug. I'm gonna go ahead and snug it up. One-handed, right there. And go up to the top. So I'm gonna go with a K&N filter. I like K&N. Look at this, red one. Actually matches our accents. It's because I plan everything like that. Look at that. Okay, so this is non-directional. Bam. I have to use this kind of wrench because there's no clearance next to this intake manifold to use that big socket. That would be nicer because it doesn't mar this thing up. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, I guess we just gotta put oil in. That's really important. How does this work? Oh, that's so fancy, dude. Fresh oil. Look, 2 shots. Every time I get my oil done on any of my cars, after I drive it, it just feels like it's smoother.
It's gotta be mostly placebo.
It's 100% placebo. It's gotta be. This thing doesn't have a dipstick, dude.
Yeah, and if you have a bad oil condition sensor, you'll never know when you need to add oil or...
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool, man. I think we're done. Well, the oil change is done. I'm back in my garage. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning to load this thing on the trailer because it's a little loud for the neighbors. We're gonna head over to the dyno. So hopefully we're gonna have a good time there and not gonna blow anything up. And we're gonna actually get some decent numbers going on this thing. Just wanna thank you guys for watching these episodes. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, share it with your friends. Let's keep growing this channel. We're at 12,000 subscribers now, so we are moving along. All right, guys, I'm John with Maniacs Garage, and I'll see you guys in the next one.